Hi, I hope you had fun looking for eggs over the past few Easter days. So that you don't have to search for the Google Workspace updates in March, I give you a brief overview in this video. So let's go! Improved playback of videos in Google Drive. Google has made some tweaks to the playback of the videos you upload to Google Drive. You should notice as improvements that the time from clicking on the play button to the actual playback is shorter, and a reduction in rebuffering. This means the time when a video stops and the further content has to be loaded first. The improvement will initially apply to newly uploaded videos. Existing videos will be updated by the end of the year. Smooth scrolling in Google Sheets. Previously, when you scrolled down, up or sideways in Google Sheet using the mouse or trackpad, it was line by line and felt very slowly and choppy. Google has now activated smooth scrolling, which allows you to scroll through your sheets more smoothly. Predefined dropdowns in Google Sheets. With the dropdowns in Google Sheets, you can organize data more easily and visibly. Google now also offers you a series of dropdowns for various situations, such as status information or prioritization, which are already predefined and formatted, and which you can simply apply with one click. You can then customize them individually. Speaker Spotlight in Google Slides. There's a new function in Google Slides that allows you to insert a camera placeholder in various shapes on your presentation slides. If you then start the slideshow mode, your camera image will be displayed in this placeholder. Even if you start the presentation in slideshow mode in a Google Meet, you will receive a message in Meet and your camera image will be displayed in the slides instead of a normal video tile. If you use the recording function in Slides, which is also still quite new, the placeholder for your camera will also be used here instead of the normal view. This allows you to create even more outstanding presentations and always position your camera to match the content of the slides. Removing the background from images in Slides. If you or your company has a Gemini or Google One AI premium license, you can look forward to a new function in Google Slides that allows you to remove the background of images such as graphics with a single click so that you can then use them more flexibly. Email completion in Google Docs. You will now receive automatic suggestions when writing emails from known contacts, which you can accept by pressing the Tab key. And you can also convert the email into a personal smart chip by pressing the Tab key again. Easier formatting in Docs, Slides and Sheets on Android tablets. On Android tablets, there's now a new formatting sidebar in Google Docs, Slides and Sheets that provides faster access to the options for formatting text, tables and images. Google Calendar widget for iOS lock screen. Google has released a widget for the lock screen of iPhones from iOS 16 and iPads from iOS 17, with which you can see your next upcoming appointments at a glance. Google Meet co-host with client-side encryption. In addition to the normal encryption, Google Workspace can also be used with client-side encryption. For Google Meets with client-side encryption, a host must always join the meet first. It is now also possible here to define co-hosts, so that this task can also be delegated to other people. Hovercards in Google Chat. If you move your mouse over a space or a group chat, a hovercard will now appear, showing you the members and their avatars. This makes it easier for you to differentiate between group chats and avoid posting messages in the wrong chat. Preview. Voice messages in Google Chat. Before I get to my tip of the month, which this time also revolves around Google Chat, here's a little preview of a new feature that awaits you in April. It will soon be possible to record and send voice messages in Google Chat on your smartphone, similar to what you may already know from WhatsApp, for example. It will also be possible in the web version at a later date. Tip of the month. Inline-threads in Google Chat. In the last few weeks, there has been a major change in Google Chat. The previous display and topic-based discussions have been changed to a chronologically flowing chat with inline conversations. As many Google Chat users, including myself, will have to get used to this, I have a few tips for you on how to work more effectively with the new inline thread. First, try to keep the first message of an inline thread short, clear and concise. Summarize the topic you want to inform or discuss as much as possible. This helps to keep the space clear and helps others to clearly understand what the inline thread is about. You can also use short headings that you highlight in bold. Secondly, humans are creatures of habit. It will take a while for everyone to get used to the new system. You can kindly remind your colleagues to post replies in the inline thread instead of the general chat history. If you communicate this clearly within the company, using the thread emoji to indicate this can also help. You can also designate moderators in a space, copy the replies to the appropriate inline thread, and then delete the original message to ensure a better overview in the space, until everyone has gotten used to the new system. Thirdly, to make sure you don't miss any replies in the various inline threads, get used to working with the new home and mentions overviews. Here you can see all new messages from the chat and spaces you are participating in and can jump directly to them. In the spaces themselves, you can see from the blue colored button at the top right whether and in which inline threads there are new answers. Fourthly, if you want to make sure that a specific person sees your message, get into the habit of always referring to it with @mentions. This way, the people concerned know that you are addressing them in particular or are hoping for a reply from them. Fifthly, in addition to inline threads, there's also the option of replying to quotes from previous messages in your new message. This function is ideal for chats in which you generally don't want to work with inline threads, such as simple group chats. In spaces with inline thread, this function should be used sparingly and should rather be used if you want to refer to an older inline thread or in a long inline thread to an older message. I hope these tips will help you with your daily chatting in your company.